Good afternoon, everybody. Lupus here, and welcome back to another episode of our Yakuza 5 Remastered Let's Play. On to episode 58, continuing training, but doing the actual combat training with this guy. So if you're excited for today's episode, let me know with a comment. Maybe even leave me a like while you're at it. Let's get straight to it with this guy calling me peasant. Mind not calling me that? The name's Tatsuo Shinada. Just in case you're interested. Tatsuo Shinada. 'Tis a peasant's name by my noble reckoning. Well, I have to admit it's pretty average compared to yours. That you present yourself to call, to me can only mean one thing. You wish to take lessons from me. Well, yeah, I thought I might check it out. But are your lessons really all that? Huh. Hearken to me, Shinada. You cannot judge me based on the era you e'er beheld. The skills I shall teach you are more precious than life itself. Cough drop. Of course, there's a matter of feudal service. I shan't lift a finger to help those who don't serve me. Maybe you forgot, but I saved you from those street punks. And that is why I deigned you to take me as my student. And so the debt is paid. Seriously? For a guy who talks about nobility, that seems awfully stingy. You served me once, and I shall repay you in kind. Once. I must keep things fair for my other vassals, after all. Okay, so what does a guy like have to do to get some training around here? Anything's fine. I'm sure you can think of something despite your addled peasant brain. Sheesh, could you at least narrow it down a bit? Okay, let me think. Pretty broke, so anything to do with money is out of the question. Oh, I know. Very well, speak. Man, could you be any more of an ass? Anyway, I got some advice I can give you. You? Advise me? Don't be ridiculous. I don't take advice from peasants. Besides, my considerable prosperity could hardly be bolstered by your input. So you say, but you want a girlfriend, don't you? No, I do not. Oh. Come on, this is just between the two of us. You really want one, right? Well, yes. And Mother's been pestering me about getting married, so perhaps. See? I knew it. Just relax and trust me, I'll set you up. Somehow I feel like you have tricked me into revealing this. You told me the truth, Leo-kun. That was the right thing to do. Do not press your luck, you of lowly birth. But very well, I shall acquiescence. But you must make yourself useful in your faithful service to me. There will be no lesson until I'm utterly satisfied. Oh, you will be, especially considering the bar is so low. What was that? You think to mock me? Of course not. Now will you relax already? Fine. I'll take your word. Great. So the deal is you give me a lesson if you like the advice I give you. Very well. I'm counting on you, Shinada. Don't disappoint me. Ah, there you are. What do you want? Okay, I'll give you some advice about your life. Must you be so immodest about it? Go on. Before I help you get a girlfriend, I need to know all about you. I'm going to ask you a few questions. All you have to do is answer. Very well. Go on. Okay, let me ask you this. What type of girl do you like, Liu-kun? Girl suited to my aristocratic qualities. She must be from a family of some standing. Finally, she must be equal parts intelligent and comely. Never met a girl like that before. Maybe I've been looking in the wrong places. Okay, let me ask you this. Have you had a girlfriend before? You already know the answer, but I suppose you want to hear me say it. No, I haven't. I see. Okay. How about a one-night stand or something like that? An aristocrat such as myself would never commit such an abhorrent act. I wouldn't even hold hands with a damsel unless we were at least dating. Geez, this guy's more naive than I thought. Okay, let me ask you this. What would you consider a relationship deal breaker? Speaking to any man other than me, naturally 'twould be utterly inexcusable. Isn't that a pretty high bar to set? Ah, such an ignorant peasant. You obviously don't understand the importance of protecting my noble lineage. This is worse than I thought. I don't know if any advice is going to help. I see. Alright, Leo-kun. From what you told me, we're gonna need to change the way you think. A lot. Ha! You think your impaired peasant mind could ever hope to change how I think? Don't make me laugh. Based on what I heard so far, I should... Take it to the red light district. Alright. I know where there's no way I'm going to persuade you with words alone. Finally, some wisdom. I commend you for knowing your place, but aren't going to give up that easily, are you? That's not what I meant. Get ready, Leo-kun, because I'm going to show you how to be a man in more ways than one. What? Bright light. What is this place? One of my favorite places. I reserved the most popular girl for you. What is the meaning of this? I can't possibly enter such an establishment. Oh, should I mention? There are some pretty scary types running the joint, and they don't take kindly to sudden cancellations. Shinada, what have you done? The hell was that? Ayano Koji. Zounds, what are you doing? Don't be so uptight. But, why do I have to? Ayano Koji. Fine. I'll go. All done. So, how was it? How shall I explain it? Many things don't seem as important anymore. Nice. I'd call that a breakthrough. What's that supposed to mean? Admit it. You had a good time. Don't change the subject. You had a good time, right? Yep. Yes. And you learned it's okay to not set the bar so high. Yes. And there it is. Nice job, Leo-kun. You're on the stairway to manhood. I am? I am, I suppose. Yes, haha. Now you owe me. Fine. Yes, I owe you. Sweet. I'm gonna hold you to your word. Now let's see, maybe I'll have you buy me a TV. No wait, how about a car? Then again, cash is always king. What? What are you babbling about? You said you want some training. Oh, right. You're gonna beat some good lessons into you, so you better prepare yourself. Whoa, I don't like the sound of that, but okay. I'll be back when I'm ready. So I gotta run all the way back every time. It is to that way. Yep. Well, that kind of sucks. I gotta run all the way back every time we do one of those. I don't want to hold still. I have a dude in a weird outfit to smack around and be smacked around by. How many? There's 6. So we might get through all 6 today. Maybe. Don't know. I almost ran into that fight. I'm glad I didn't. Oh, there you are. What do you want? Train me. Let's train. Very well, but we must needs change locals. Or locales. So what shall we do? What? Aren't you supposed to decide that? I know nothing about you. How do you expect me to impart my science into you? Temper, Leo-kun. Fine. Let's begin with the contest. I'm quite skilled with weapons, so I'll be armed. You can fight barehanded or with a weapon. I'll allow you to do whatever you like. But don't expect reimbursement if you wear out a weapon battling me. Any repairs that might be required are coming out of your pocket. Alright, let's get started. Are you prepared? Let's go. Alrighty, Leo. Nope. Didn't say health items is off the table. So I will use that to my full advantage. Nope. Haha. Nope. Come on, I can't. I was gonna say Akiyama, Shinada. Ow. Come on. Ah. Got him. Youch. Learn to pull your punches during our lessons, you brute. What? You told me to do whatever I wanted. Fool. Is your cranium truly empty? What kind of vassal strikes his lord with all his strength? Wait, when did I go from student to vassal? Shinada, you must learn how to show respect for those above your station. I don't know why I expect anything better of you, though. And you need to stop being such an ass-face, Leo-kun. But fine. I apologize profoundly for the accident of my birth. Happy? What? That's no apology. Oh, never mind. I grow tired of this farce. At least I know what you're capable of. You're stronger than I thought. Oh yeah, thanks. Now then, Shinada. Did you pick up anything in particular about my fighting style? Your fighting style? What are you doing? What? Why are you training if you cannot be bothered to pay attention? What have I told you about wasting my time? I'm taking great care of each blow to ensure my weapons remain in pristine condition. There are ways to lower the stress upon your weapon no matter what technique you are using. Really? That's the first bit of master-like wisdom I've heard from you so far. Insolent fool. Show some respect. Relax, will you? It's just, I used to play pro baseball, so I get that it is important to treat your equipment properly. I try to keep that in mind. Now then, consider this payment for your service as my vassal. You will have something else for me if you want to. You'll have to do something else for me if you want another lesson. Not expected to learn anything like that. This feudal service thing is totally worth it. Oh, the very model of a peasant. I see you know your place after all. I look forward to what you come up with next. Complete a training mission with each master. That's in general weapon durability increase. Nice. Ooh. Shiny. So what's next? Yep. Ah, there you are. What do you want? Let's talk about your life. Advice time. Let's talk about your life. Shall have none of your reckless schemes this time, understand? I want to hear what you have in mind first. Oh, come on, admit it. You actually liked it, right? I'll introduce you to another girl. At a discounted price again, too. Really? I mean, you shan't pull the wool over my eyes so easily, cretin. I am a noble, an aristocrat. We are such high birth rarely, if ever, go to such vulgar establishment. Yeah, I get it. You're an aristocrat. And while you're on the subject, is that bizarro makeup your attempt to look like one? Are you implying I am a fraud? I'll have you know that this makeup is what every proper noble wears. Leo-kun, come on. No one's gonna take you seriously if you look like that. Fie. I will not expect a peasant like you to understand the splendor of my appearance. That has nothing to do with me being a peasant. Now, I have a few questions if you don't mind. You may present your inquiries, but not you can say shall make me remove my makeup. Okay, let me ask you this. Are you wearing that because you like it? Or are your parents forcing you? No, my parents dress in more modern clothes. I bet they don't feel as aristocratic as I do. So you choose this out because it makes you look like an aristocrat? Indeed. My noble spirit carries out for such elegance. So there's no need for him to look like this if he can get his head on straight. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you honestly think that you look cool like that? The splendid makeup is simply oozing with elegance. What better way to display my aristocracy? It isn't about elegance or aristocracy. It's about looking good, you know, like a stud. A ladies' man. Well, I must concede that aristocratic ideal likely differs from the modern-day commoner's conception of good looks. Okay. So not even he thinks he looks good in the modern sense. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you even care about what girls think about you? I mean, normal people don't dress like that. I don't care what you peasants think, and I am far superior to your conception of normal. In any case, I have no use for anyone who cannot understand that. Do you think there's anyone who thinks you look cool like that? Few indeed, but that is not my concern. Only those who understand my sublime fashion sense matter. He knows he's not in the mainstream, but he doesn't seem like he's willing to change. I think I get it now. You take pride in looking like that. That should go without saying. I am impressed such a peon such as yourself was able to grasp that. Based on what I've heard so far, I should. I know there's a right answer here. Sarah's... What is it? Turn the tables on him. Okay. Let's say the tables were turned, for example. Were there any female celebrities you have a thing for? You know, any you think are cute? A celebrity? Well, I've been rather taken to Yakuza-chan from T-Set of late. An idol? Seriously? Oh, never mind. Let's go with Yakuza-chan then. Would you still like her if she put on... Urafuku makeup, you know, white face, red cheek, narrow red lips, and eyebrows way up here? What? She'd never wear that. Not even on a comedy show. We're talking hypothetically here. Just humor me. I suppose putting on makeup like that would mar her beauty. Exactly. The same goes for you, Leo-kun. But my makeup is different. It is an expression of my aristocratic qualities. That may be true to you, but that's not what other people think. They just see weird makeup. And they don't see the good-looking guy underneath. It's just like if Yakuza-san wore otafuku makeup, you see? So you're saying when people look at me, they don't see an aristocrat, just a buffoon in strange makeup? Exactly. Now, do you understand? That's ludicrous. Or is it? Perhaps you're onto something. Is that why commoners always mock me? You bet it is. So you ready for a makeover, Leo-kun? You're gonna turn heads. People will be saying, hey, an aristocrat. But I am an aristocrat, though perhaps I should trust you. Oh, you're actually considering this. You had doubts on your own, didn't you? Of course I did. I'm not blind. I know I'm the only one dressed like this. I wish to broadcast my aristocracy to the world, but I realize now that perhaps that is unwise. I shall give up my makeup. Great. Makeup is no more. Whoa, damn Leo-kun, you're pretty handsome. Do not mock me, you peasant. I'm not. I'm serious here. Super serious. Your dreams of having a girlfriend are just around the corner. Being told I'm handsome by another man does little to inspire me. Guys don't like saying stuff like that, so when they do, they really mean it. Anyways, I don't like you enough to lie to you about that. Well, you do have a point there. Okay, now that we've seen what's under the hood, we're good to go. That's not for you to decide. Still, I guess we can consider this done with. I could never have changed without your aid. I suppose you have my gratitude for that. Alright then. That concludes this round of feudal service. Fine. You have served me well. So return when you wish to continue your lessons. Be sure you are prepared. Might make this 3 at a time. Okay. Train me. I should have healed. I'll live. Oh, alright, fine. So what do you want to do? Oh, come on, not this again. It's not like you... It's like you don't even have a plan. Thankless peasant, you forget yourself. I'm giving you a choice, and you yet have the nerve to complain about it? Just thought you should have a program or something. You know, like, first we do this and that. This isn't some mindless course upon the internet, but I suppose it's beyond a witless peon like yourself to ascertain what you need to know. It's like going in circles with you. So very irksome. Very well, you want me to choose. How about a big, flashy special move? Should have seen that coming. Commoners are always drawn to the garish ones. Enough with the snarky remarks. Do you have a special move or not? Of course I do. Okay, lay it on me. Listen well, Shinada. Grandiose moves like that don't simply happen. They evolve out of those you use with frequency. That means you must come to you naturally if you ever hope to master them. Hey pal, you're supposed to be the master here, so don't shirk your teaching duties. I've said none of the sort. I will teach you. Huh? Now you doubt me. I say I will put you through the training designed to allow new techniques to come to you naturally. Can you grasp that? Oh, that's what you meant. Take that as a yes. Just keep in mind that as you practice. Alright, let's get started. Are you sure you're prepared? Let's go. We got healing items. We're fine. Very well. Let the contest begin. You still have a weapon? Yes. Oh. Well, there goes my cigarette. Come on. You definitely don't make this easy, do you? Got an idea. Nope. Nope. There we go. Slide kick to the dick. Got him. You fool, that really hurt. Oops. Sorry, Liu-kun, but hey. I just think I figured something out while during that training. Doesn't work that way, you witless peasant. No, I'm serious. I think I'm really onto something. My whirlwind essence. You really came up with that just now? I'll have to slice open that mushy brain of yours someday to see how it works. Well, I'm not letting you vivisect me. But I will commend you on another great lesson, Liu-kun. Do not make mockery of my name. It is a moniker that embodies pride, and one my mother and father bestowed upon me. You will refer to me as Master Ayano Koji. I didn't mean any disrespect, it's just Ayano Koji so long. Kinda weird sounding. I have you know that is a noble and storied name. It certainly commands respect, more respect than Tatsuo. Who would ever take someone named Tatsuo seriously? Fine, fine. Let's forget about this and move on. Do not think to act the bigger man. You'll always be my inferior. Listen, your lessons are really helping me. I really want to thank you, Leo-kun. Really? Well, alright then. Let's call it even, shall we? If you wish for another lesson, you'll have to do something else for me. Got it. See you again soon. Cool. Over here again. Okay. Ah, there you are. What do you want? Let's talk about your life. Advice time. Let's talk about your life. I've already affected many of the changes you mentioned, but I've yet to see results. These things take time. How old are you again, Leo-kun? As I've told you countless times, I am 35. Well, I need a little more patience out of you considering all the quirks you've developed over the years. I can't fix them all at once. Quirks. What do you consider to be quirks? Or what do you consider to be quirks or mannerisms befitting of a nobleman such as myself? You certainly have no right to criticize me. Yeah, whatever you say. Now, what should we do this time? We already got the makeup off, so I guess we should lose the clothes next. Nay. Don't you want to change your look? This garb embodies my very soul. Removing my makeup was trying enough. How would people know I am of noble birth without these clothes? Looking like an aristocrat is that important to you, then maybe it's a bit too soon to lose the clothes. Time for plan B. I can ask you a few questions just like before. Now then. You say you want a girlfriend. Are you even able to talk to girls? Is your scroll truly that empty? Of course I am able to speak to women. I'm speaking right now, am I not? That's not what I mean. I don't see you around girls that much. I thought maybe you were too nervous to talk to them. Oh, I see. Well, I can communicate with them well enough, but I must admit I am not very versed in making idle chatter. But the average wench would not be able to follow my aristocratic discourse anyway. Wench? Sheesh. He's making excuses, but looks like he knows he can't talk to girls. Now then. What do you do all day, Liu-kun? Clarify. You don't work, so you must have lots of free time during the week. What do you do to pass the time? On the contrary, I have no free time. I have plenty of responsibilities such as watching TV, playing video games, taking walks, and going shopping. In other words, all is free time. All is free time. Must be nice to be that rich. Now then. Have you ever considered getting a job? What an absolutely ridiculous question. If you want it for nothing, would you speak employment? Good point, never mind. Exactly. At last, something we can agree upon. But some people work even if they don't have to. They want to do something meaningful or contribute to society or something like that. Nobles have lived off tribute and offered by commoners and vassals for centuries. We have no need to work for a living. Working for work's sake is a laborer's virtue and nothing more. It holds no value for me. I'm not one to talk, but man, this guy's rotten to the core. Okay, so you're not the kind of guy who goes out and aggressively pursues love or a career. That is simply how we aristocrats roll, to put it in your common vernacular. You peons comply with your every whim. Why would we ever lift a finger? Based on what I've heard so far, I should. It's either job or girls, because maybe even a hobby. It might be a hobby. Serious. Tell me. Nope, talk to girls. You have to get used to talking to girls, and that takes a lot of practice. Practice, you say? But you don't shock me as a ladies' man, Shinada. I'm unsure if I've even seen talking to a woman. You're one to talk, Leo-kun. Anyway, I've had my fair share of conversations with women. Anyway, let's have you practice getting to know girls through conversation. The best way to learn is doing, after all. Wait, do you intend to toss me into some vulgar establishment again? I've had enough of such dens of debauchery. No, I wouldn't dream of it. No, follow me. To a cabaret. And here we are. Go on in. But this is a hostess club. This was your plan? To just toss me in here? Relax, this place is real classy. So don't go calling it vulgar or whatever. Just stop your whining already. You must accompany me. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gotten mixed up with the witless peasant. Anya Koji. Zounds. Again with this? There are moments in your life that you must face head on. This is one of them. No, I could just easily walk the other way. Just watch me. Anya Koji. Fine, I'll go in. But Shinada, you must join me. Now how's that going to help you? I'm not going to be around when you meet the right woman. You're on your own here. Will you be joining us this evening, sir? Yeah, table for my aristocratic friend here. And so send over your number one gal. I'm overcome with fear. Bye, have fun. Shinada, I return. Hey there, you seem awfully chipper, Leo-kun. Yes, well, that was quite exhilarating. My hostess was truly number one, so beautiful, and adept conversationalist too. That's great. Just to think, it's all thanks to me. What are you talking about? All you did was drop me off here. Oh, guess so. Still, that was grand. I've never had such a deep conversation with a woman I've only met on this very day. Well, it helps that she's a pro at conversation. I'm unsure of what this is, all the bottle was about the bottles and the like, but it was good fun nonetheless. Wait, how much did you end up spending? Oh, about 1,000,000 yen. And half again as much. What? You were only in there for about half an hour, weren't you? I said I had to buy the costliest bottle they had. Alas, I only drank one glass and gave the rest to her. That's some serious coin. Man, I could kill myself right now for not having gone in with you. Well, Shinada, I can say again with honesty that I'm glad I heeded you despite all that's transpired. Yeah? Glad to hear it, I guess. Pay me a visit and I shall whip you in the shape. To use the vernacular of you common folk. That's great and all, but why do I feel lost? Nope. I tried. I really didn't want to get. I get a heal before. Honestly, this was a good reminder that I should actually heal. I'll just build it back up again. Hit him with the Boston Crab and then wing him. Yeah, I know you were calling back up. But I want to get through with this. I've done a lot of things that have not quite been getting recording done, all because how much extra grinding I've had to do for money, playing pool. So I just kind of want to finish up, you know? So I think I'll call it an episode after this next training battle. And I still don't know why I keep getting that visual glitch. Cool.
ありがとうございます。
Another prize ticket. We have 22 now. I'm just saving up a bunch and I'm gonna spam the booth at some point. No, I don't want to fight you. Don't want to fight you. Don't want to fight you either. That's why I came up here. So I can. Oh, God damn it. No, I don't want to stop. No, you're an asshole. I'm just trying to get through this training. Train me. Okay, lay it on me. Very well, but somewhere with fewer common eyes. This time I'll decide the content of your lesson. Oh, really? Didn't see that coming. That's because you don't use the mush within your skull, so you so brazenly call a brain, witless peasant. Now I shall put up an iron defense. I want you to figure out how to break through it. Understood? Whoa, now that sounds like real training. That's because it is, you dolt. Everything I do is perfect when I deign to put my mind to it. Of course, an iron defense ensures I will suffer the least amount of pain, since you seem so incapable of pulling your punches. Well, yeah. How can I learn anything if I don't give it my all? Alright, let's get started. Are you sure you are prepared? Let's go. Very well, then let the contest begin. I thought you had a gun for a second. Down you go. Down you go. Down you go. Down you go. Just grab and push. Ouch. Knave, don't you ever learn? Whoa, someone needs anger management. Anyway, how's it my fault you failed to keep your guard up? What? Fie. And it pox upon you. Just like a peasant, never taking responsibility. To say the same about you, you know. But whatever. I think I get the hang of it. My snapping turtle. Forgetting this whole lesson. This is a lesson. And I am your master. Show me the reverence I deserve. Oh, I am so very grateful, oh excellent exalted master Ayano Koji. I detect some sarcasm there. You can show your true gratitude by returning the favor. That means doing something for me again. Understood? Understand? Or I shall spell it out for you, or shall I spell it out for your tiny lower class brain? Yeah. Message received loud and clear. And that tackles half of the training. Right? What is my snapping turtle? Grab onto your enemy and do not let go until you deliver numerous blows. Hold B when throwing enemy. Ah. Interesting. I'm gonna go save. So we can call it an episode. You know? Sound good? Hope so. There's nothing you can say. It's going to stop me from doing this. Hey, move, move, move. Save. Okay. So if you enjoyed today's training episode, this is literally just training week. We did some sub-stories and just baseball training, normal training, lots of training. So if you've enjoyed today's episode, let me know with a comment. Maybe even leave me a like while you're at it. Both help me out tremendously. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you know the moment more Yakuza is coming your way. That's all I got for you today. Until next time.